Hello students, come on, we'll continue the problems of unit and output costing. So far we have completed 13 problems till the last video. Now we are continuing the 14th problem. Hope you understood the preparation of cost sheet in unit and output costing. So many problems we have done, short problems we have done, nearly approximately 10 problems, 10 short problems we have done, and 13 long problems we have done. So you have seen comparatively, this method of costing is very easy. That is unit and output costing. So I'm going to start the next problem, that is 14th one. Hope you have taken the hard copy printout of the problems from the link under my description. So if you have not, please viewers, take a printout of the problems I have provided under the description. You'll find the link. Take the printout and keep it ready before watching the video. Come on, I'm reading out the 14th problem. The following information is extracted from the manufacturing account of a factory for the year ending 31st December 1980. So data is given. Material consumed 6 lakh, direct wages 4 lakh, factory expense 2,40,000, office and administrative expense 1,55,000. These four costs are given: direct material, direct wages, factory overhead, administrative overhead. In which year? 1980. During the year 1981, the factory received a request from a customer for quotation for the manufacture and supply of a machine for which the estimated cost of material was 40,000 and 30,000 in wages. What should be the quotation if the factory desires to make a profit of 25% on selling price? This type of problem already we have done in the previous session also. We are given the last year data 1980. So we make the cost sheet of 1980 and calculate two percentages. Percentage of factory overhead on direct wages. See, in costing, there is a principle that there is a relationship between factory overhead and direct wages. Higher the direct wages, higher will be the factory overhead. There is direct relationship. So normally we calculate percentage of factory overhead on direct wages. Similarly, we calculate percentage of administration overhead on works cost. In the problem, it will not be given. The problem will not specify that you have to calculate percentage. That percentage, what we got in the last year, those percentages we apply in the current year to prepare the quotation, right? So last year, first we'll take 1980. Cost sheet for the year ending 31st December 1980. Material 6 lakh, direct wages 4 lakh, prime cost 10 lakh. Factory expense 2,40,000, works cost 12,40,000. Administrative expense 1,55,000, total cost 13,95,000. This is the cost data for the year 1980. From this, I am going to find out two percentages. Percentage of factory expense on direct wages. How much is the factory expense here? 2,40,000. How much is the direct wages? 4 lakh. So 2,40,000 divided by 4 lakh into 160%. So we come to the conclusion. The factory overhead are 60% of direct wages. Similarly, percentage of administration expenses on works cost. How much are the administration expenses? 1,55,000. How much works cost? 12,40,000. So 1,55,000 divided by 12,40,000 into 100, 12.5%. That's all. So in order to calculate these two percentages, we have prepared the cost sheet. Now we come to the current year 1981. In this year, the factory receives a tender to give the quotation. By taking the material. Material is given in the problem that we require 40,000 rupees material and 30,000 wages. So quotation to manufacture a machine in 1981, material 40,000, wages 30,000. These are given in the problem. The total prime cost. Now nothing is given regarding factory overhead and administrative overhead. For that purpose, we have calculated the percentages. So add factory overhead, 60% on direct wages, we have calculated. So 60% of direct wages, how much are the direct wages here? 30,000. 30,000 into 60%, 18,000. Add up, you'll get works cost 88,000. To this we add administrative expense 12.5%. From here we got it. 12.5% of works cost. How much is the works cost? 88,000. So 88,000 into 12.5%, 11,000 rupees are the administrative overhead. Now add up, the total cost comes to 99,000. Now profit is 25% on selling price. It is given profit is 25% on selling price. We don't have the selling price. Already in the previous class, previous problems, I explained you how to find out the profit. When profit is given as a percentage on selling price, we don't have the selling price. So we make the supposition. We assume, let the selling price be 100. If 100 rupees is the selling price, 25% will be the profit. So 100 rupees into 25%, 25 rupees. 100 rupees selling price, 25 rupees profit. So total cost will be 75. Sales minus profit is equal to cost. So we got the equation. 100 rupees selling price, 25 rupees profit, 75 rupees total cost. What is our actual total cost? 99,000 rupees is the actual total cost. For 99,000 rupees total cost, how much would be the profit? So 99,000 divided by 75 into 25, we'll get 33,000. So 33,000 we got the profit. Now we take the profit 33,000 here. Now add up. 99,000 plus 33,000 we get 1,32,000. So 1,32,000 is the selling price. We got the answer. This is the conclusion. But how we can know that the calculations what we made is correct or not? We can verify. So profit is 25% on selling price. It is saying how much selling price we got? 1,32,000. Now calculate 25% of 1,32,000. You must get 33,000. So 1,32,000 into 25%. We are getting 33,000. We are getting 33,000. That means our calculation, our assumption, our procedure is correct. So we have completed problem number 14. Now see the 15th problem. A television manufacturing company finds that in 1980, the cost to manufacture 200 television sets was 6,16,000, which it sold at rupees 4,000 each. The last year was 1980. In 1980, we manufactured 200 television sets by incurring a total cost of 6,16,000. And these television sets were sold at rupees 4,000 each. That was in 1980. The cost was made up of that 6,16,000, the cost given. The breakup of the cost was material 2 lakh, direct wages 3 lakh, factory overhead expense 60,000, office expense 56,000. So the breakup of 6,16,000 that is given here. For 1981 season, it estimates, the current year is 1981, so it estimates that each television will require material to the value of 1,000 and wages 1,500. So current year we expect that the material cost will be 1,000 rupees per television set and 1,500 rupees wages per television set. That the factory overhead expenses will bear the same relation to direct wages as in the previous year. The relationship between factory overhead and direct wages will be same as that of previous year. That means we have to prepare the cost sheet of the previous year, find out the percentage of factory overhead on direct wages. Next, the percentage of office overhead expense on factory cost. Factory cost means works cost. Be the same as in the previous year. Even if it has not specified this, we will directly apply that percentage only. We calculate percentage of office overhead on works cost, just like the previous year. Then the percentage of factory. Prepare a statement showing the profit it should make per unit if it enhances the price of television by 80 rupees. We have to find out what is the profit per television set in the current year 1981 we can get. If the company wants to enhance means increase the selling price of the television set by rupees 80. So last year the television was sold at rupees 4,000 each. It is given in the first line of the problem. Last year each television set was sold for rupees 4,000, and current year there is a proposal to enhance the selling price by 80 rupees. So instead of 4,000, current year we sell it at 4,080. That is the question. So first we make the cost sheet of the previous year. Material 2 lakh rupees last year, direct wages 3 lakh, prime cost 5 lakh, factory overhead of 60,000, works cost 5,60,000, office expense 56,000, total cost 6,16,000 given in the problem. Then profit balancing figure. Sales are 200 television sets were sold last year at rupees 4,000 each. That is given in the first line. So 200 into 4,000, 8 lakh rupees are the total sales of last year. So 8 lakh minus 6,16,000, 1,84,000 was the profit earned last year. Now we calculate two percentages. Percentage of factory overhead on direct wages. How much is the factory overhead? 60,000. Direct wages are 3 lakh. So 60,000 by 3 lakh into 100, 20%. We got factory overhead is 20% on direct wages. Percentage of office expenses on works cost. Office expenses are 56,000. Works cost is 5,60,000. So 56,000 by 5,60,000, 10%. Over. We have to use this 2% in our current estimated cost sheet per television set. Now we have to make estimated cost sheet per unit for 1981. For one television, what is the cost sheet? Now material, it is given in the problem 1,000 rupees per television set. Wages 1,500 rupees per television set given. So prime cost 2,500. Factory overhead is 20% on wages, already we have calculated here. So 20% of wages are how much? 1,500. So 20% of 1,500, 300. Add up 2,800 is the works cost. Add office expenses at the rate of 10% on works cost. The works cost 2,800, 10% to 80. The total cost will be 3,080. 3,080 total cost per television. Now what is the selling price? Last year it was sold for 4,000 rupees per television, and current year the company wants to enhance the selling price by 80 rupees. So 4,080 will be the selling price. Balancing figure is the profit, sales minus total cost. 4,080 minus 3,080, 1,000 rupees is the profit per television set. That's all. This is the end of problem number 15. Come on, now we'll start problem number 16. Now see the 16th problem. The accounts of Modern Engineering Limited for 1985 showed material use 17,50,000, manual and machine labor wages directly chargeable 13,50,000. Why to use so lengthy, so long name? Simply it is nothing but direct wages. It is given manual and machine labor wages directly chargeable. Simply labor charges or wages are 13,50,000. Works overhead expenditure 3,71,250. Establishment and general expense 232,500. This is the information given for the year 1985. Then show the works cost and total cost. The percentage that works overhead cost bears to the manual and machine labor wages, and percentage that the establishment and general expense bear to the works cost. So after making the cost sheet, we have to calculate two percentages. Percentage of factory overhead on direct wages, percentage of administration overhead on works cost. It is asking in the problem. Now what price should the company quote to manufacture a machine which is estimated to require an estimate expenditure of 7,500 in material and 6,000 in wages, so that it will yield 25% profit on total cost? Exactly similar, only small difference is there. First of all, we'll make the cost sheet for the year 1980, last year 1985. The material is given 17,50,000, manual and machine labor wages 13,50,000. The prime cost is 31 lakh, works overhead 3,71,250, works cost we got, establishment and general expense 232,500, total cost. So this is the cost sheet for the last year 1985. Now percentage of works overhead on direct wages. How much are the works overhead? 371,250. Direct wages are 13,50,000. So 371,250 divided by 13,50,000. 27.5%. Works overhead are 27.5% on direct wages. Second, percentage of establishment and general expense on works cost. This establishment and general expenses are administration expenses, administration overhead. So establishment and general expense are 2,32,500 and works cost is 34,71,250. So 232,500 divided by 34,71,250, 6.7% is the percentage of establishment and general expenses. Now we have to make the quotation. Quotation to manufacture a machine. Material required 7,500. Estimation. 7,500 material, 6,000 wages given in the problem. The prime cost 13,500. Works overhead are 27.5% of wages. Already we have calculated for the last year. तो जो भी wages रहेंगे उसका 27.5% works overhead होगा. So wages how much? 6,000. So 6,000 into 27.5%, you'll get 1,650. Add up, you'll get works cost. Establishment and general expense are 6.7% on works cost. Here we got. So 6.7% of 15,150, you will get 1015. Add up, we'll get the total cost. Now in this problem, it is given profit is 25% on total cost. Previous 2-3 problems we have seen, profit was given as a percentage on selling price. That's why we have taken a supposition. We have assumed. So assume कब करना पड़ेगा? If the profit is given as a percentage on selling price, then only you have to make the assumption. Here it is given profit is 25% on total cost. So no need to make the assumption. Total cost already we have. How much is the total cost? 16,165. So 16,165 into 25%, you will get 4041. Now you add up, selling price is 20,206. That's all. So this is the problem number 16. Now see the 17th problem. In a factory, two types of articles are manufactured, namely number 1 and number 2. From the following particulars, prepare a statement of cost showing the total cost of each variety and ascertain the total profit. So two types of products are produced, number 1 and number 2. We have to find out what is the total cost and profit for each of the type of product. There is no opening or closing stock. Material, number 1 30,000, number 2 50,000. Labor, number 1 60,000, number 2 70,000. Works on cost. Works on cost means factory overhead. Previous problem also we came across this concept. The works on cost or factory overhead means same. The works on cost is charged at 40% on works cost. Previous problem, factory overhead was given as a percentage on wages. But this is the first problem where factory overhead is given as a percentage on works cost. And office on cost means administration overhead, is taken at 20% on total cost. Previous problem, administration overhead was given as a percentage on works cost. But this is the first problem where administration overhead is given as a percentage on total cost. And number 1 articles sold during the period are 180 at rupees 1200 each. The number of articles are 180, number of units are 180, and it was sold for 1200 each. Number 1 article. Number 2 articles are sold, 200 articles are sold at rupees 1500 each. So sales are given. Little bit different problem, because here the percentages are not given on wages and works cost. The percentages are given on works cost and total cost. Now see carefully, concentrate here. Statement of cost and profit, number 1, number 2. Material 30,000, 50,000, labor 60,000, 70,000 given. Prime cost 90,000, 1,96,20,000. This is the complete information given in the problem. Now add works on cost. Works on cost means factory overhead at the rate of 40% on works cost. Previous every problem, almost so many problems we have done. In most of the problems, works overhead are given as a percentage on wages. अगर ये 40% on wages अगर देता, तो we would have calculated on labor. But this is the first problem where it is given on works cost. But works cost we don't have. Prime cost में factory overhead को add कर दिया तो works cost आता. तो here works on cost is 40% on works cost. We don't have the works cost. So we will suppose. क्योंकि works cost नहीं है, तो works cost को suppose करेंगे सीधा working note. Let the works cost be 100. जो चीज नहीं है उसको 100 ट्रीट करेंगे, सपोज करेंगे. Let the works cost be 100. Then factory overhead, works on cost is 40% of works cost. तो जो भी works cost रहेगा उसका 40% works on cost रहेगा. तो 100 rupees works cost है, तो works on cost will be 40 rupees. और works cost में से works on cost को माइनस कर देंगे तो we will get the prime cost. Prime cost plus factory overhead is equal to works cost, और works cost minus factory overhead is equal to prime cost. इक्वेशन देखिए, अगर prime cost में factory overhead को add कर दिया तो works cost, अगर works cost में से factory overhead को minus कर देंगे तो prime cost. तो here works cost are 100, factory overhead 40, तो 100 minus 40 is 60 is the prime cost. We got the equation. What is our actual prime cost? 90,000. When prime cost is 90,000, how much would be the works on cost? When prime cost is 1,20,000, how much would be the works cost? So 90,000 divided by 60 into 40. So 90,000 divided by 60 into 40, you are getting 60,000. 1,20,000 divided by 60 into 40, you will get 80,000. So we got the works on cost. क्या चीज आ गई है? Works on cost आ गया. How much? 60,000, 80,000. Here I am writing 60,000. Here 80,000. So here it will become 90 plus 60, 1,50,000 works cost. And 120 plus 80, 2 lakh rupees works cost. Now you can verify also whether we have done this thing correctly or not. It is saying works on cost is 40% of works cost. So calculate 40% of 1,50,000, definitely you will get 60,000. Similarly, 40% of 2 lakhs, you will get 80,000. Our calculations are right. Now, office on cost. Office on cost means administration overhead. It is 20% on total cost. Total cost का मतलब works cost plus office on cost is equal to total cost. अब यहाँ पर दिया है 20% on total cost. We don't have total cost. Again, we'll suppose. Let the total cost be 100. So office on cost is how much percentage? 20%. So 100 into 20%, 20 rupees. So office on cost will be 20. तो टोटल कॉस्ट 100, ऑफिस ऑन कॉस्ट 20. तो टोटल कॉस्ट में से ऑफिस ऑन कॉस्ट को निकाल दो, व्हाट वी गेट वर्क्स कॉस्ट. सी वर्क्स कॉस्ट प्लस ऑफिस ऑन कॉस्ट इज इक्वल टू टोटल कॉस्ट. या टोटल कॉस्ट में से ये माइनस कर दो ऑफिस ऑन कॉस्ट को, व्हाट यू गेट वर्क्स कॉस्ट. तो 100 minus 20 is 80. So we got the equation. If 100 rupees is the total cost, 20 rupees office on cost, 80 rupees works cost. What is our actual works cost? 1,50,000 and 2 lakh. For works cost 1,50,000, how much is the office on cost? When works cost is 2 lakh, how much is the office on cost? So 1,50,000 divided by 80 into 20, you will get 37,500. Similarly, 2 lakh divided by 80 into 20, you will get 50,000. So we got office on cost. कितना आ गया office on cost? 37,500. And here we got 50,000. Now you add up 150 plus 37, 1,87,500. Here 2 lakh plus 50,000, 2,50,000. That's all. Now you have to find out the profit balancing figure. Profit is the balancing figure. How much is the sales? 2,16,000. 180 units of number one article are sold at rupees 1,200 each, given in the last line. एक आर्टिकल 1200 रुपए में बेचे, 150 आर्टिकल बने. तो 180 into 200, 2,16,000 total sales. Number two articles sold are 200. For each unit 1,500. तो 3 लाख माइनस कर देंगे. 2,16,000 minus 187,500. 28,500 rupees is the profit. Here 3 lakh minus 2,50,000. 50,000 is the profit. That's all. So you have seen in this problem a little bit twist is there. The twist is regarding the calculation of percentage of works on cost and percentage of office on cost. It is given on works cost. This is given on total cost. We don't have work cost. We don't have total cost. That's why we have supposed. That's all. This is the end of problem number 17.